Good morning, everybody. It is currently at 6 a.m. But today is show day. Super excited, super pumped. Today should be a lot of fun. It should be pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, I just woke up and about to get some food in me. The food I'll be eating today, pre-show, is pretty specific. Pretty specific macros and timing and things, so I'll kind of take you through that. But this is how we're looking. First thing in the morning with no food, no pump, and it's pretty cold in my room because I sleep freezing. But this is how we're looking, and I'll kind of show you how the food I'm eating at the time I'm eating it is going to affect how I look. Sorry, I'm a little groggy. It's a little early. I haven't been up at 6 in quite some time. But yeah, we're gonna get through it. Today's show day. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be great. Let's get to the first meal of the day. So, in case you don't know, show day nutrition is pretty specific macro wise. So the meals I'm gonna be eating today are pretty random. It's just so I can hit very specific numbers. But anyways, for my 6 a.m. meal, I need 10 protein, 45 carb, and 15 fat. So in order to do that, I'm going to have 1 banana, 5 normal Ritz crackers, an ounce and a half of ground turkey, and 18 grams of peanut butter, probably on the banana. But yeah, that's going to be my 6 a.m. meal. It's actually a little after 6 right now. It is 6:20. So that's what I'm going to have right now. And then I'll also have about 1 to 2 cups of water with this meal. And then I will check in with you guys and with how my body's feeling at 8 a.m. to see if I need more food. Alrighty guys, it is now 8 a.m. So that means it's time for a little bit more food. So this time I'm having 10 protein, 30 carb, and 15 fat because I'm still feeling pretty flat. And the show doesn't start till 10:30, and so I'm going to eat more earlier, and then as the show gets closer, start eating less. So yeah, 10 protein, 30 carb, 15 fat. So what that's going to look like is I'm going to have an apple, an ounce and a quarter of ground turkey here, another 18 grams of peanut butter, and 1 lightly salted plain rice cake. I actually have these other rice cakes. Excuse this awful mess over here. I have these apple cinnamon rice cakes for when the show gets closer, like right before the show, or right before prejudging and stuff starts. But for now, I'm gonna go with the more plain, lightly salted ones, a little lower in calories and things like that. Other than that, I'm really just sipping on water, not really measuring out any water, but really not trying to drink a whole lot of water. Just when I'm really thirsty, just sipping on it here and there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Just trying to stay warm in a big hoodie and these sweatpants. Just kind of relaxing. I'll head over to the athlete meeting at the venue at 9:15, and it's just like a 4-minute walk down the road. But yeah, other than that, just relaxing, just watching some movies on my computer, just trying to get focused, just really excited. And yeah, this is gonna be a good time. So we'll see ya when we see ya. A quick correction, I'm having 1.9 ounces of ground turkey, not 1 1/4. I was wrong. I don't know how to count. But just wanted to point that out. Not really, whatever. You get the point. What's going on, guys? It's been quite a while since that last clip there. It's still Sunday, it's still show day, but it's like 8 o'clock at night now. I really did intend and like want to film a lot of show day and the behind the scenes stuff and everything that was going on and all that I was doing and all that stuff, but like when I got there and went through the athlete meeting and like then things just started happening, like I was having to eat. Time out, one moment. Sorry. In our athlete like packages, we got these goodie bags, and in them came this like instant double chocolate muffin you just put in the microwave, and then there's also some almond butter in there, so I had to whip that up real quick. But anywho, when I like got back there and like everything just started happening, everything just started happening really fast, and like it was intense, and I was like nervous, and I was like trying to get in my food at the proper time and like start pumping up and like get my spray tan fixed and get like the glaze on, and like all this stuff was just happening really fast and really quickly, and I was nervous, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So the things just like flew by, and I was like, oh shoot, like my camera is still in my bag. So that happened. Went through the whole show, got done with the show, and some friends and my grandparents actually came down to watch and like kind of surprised me. So then like after the show, we were going to get food with them, and like I was fully intended this morning on filming like a lot of the show, a lot of behind the scenes, and then filming all the wonderful and delicious food I was going to eat today, like this double chocolate muffin with almond butter. But when all my family showed up and some of my friends, I was like, I really don't want to have a camera in their face and like focusing on, making content and making it entertaining and funny or whatever that way. And I really just wanted to, relax, spend time with some of my family, and just enjoy some food. So I decided not to film any of that. Just got back to the hotel a little bit ago. Just took a shower. Just got to use lotion for the first time in like 3 days. God, it was heavenly. Like, feels like I have new skin on. Like, it was awesome. Oh, this brownie's delicious. Anyways, recap kind of the show. Ended up taking 5th place, and they only awarded the top 5 places, so I got the last award. That was pretty cool. I was more than happy with that, just because like I got a medal. Like that was here. Hold up. Bang. Got a medal. So like I got something. I got an award. Like I didn't take last. I left there with something. Got to get called up like placing 5th, whatever, like Chance Pierce. Like more than happy. That was super cool. And honestly, like this whole prep, I've been thinking about like how happy I'm gonna be when it's over, and like how happy I'm gonna be like when I get an award, because I was like, I'm getting something. Like I'm not taking dead last. Like I want to place well. And I was just thinking about like how happy I would be and how great it was all gonna feel. And now that I'm here eating this double chocolate brownie after In-N-Out and Cold Stone and like 4 Reese's cups, copious amounts of other chocolates and things, it doesn't feel at all what I felt I'd feel like. I don't feel this overwhelming sense of joy and like happiness, kind of how I pictured it. Honestly, I feel a lot more sense of pride. I feel very, very proud, and like just kind of, how do I explain it? I feel a lot of like sense of accomplishment, honestly, because all my family and friends have like just been telling me like, oh, like congrats, like you did so good, you've worked so hard, and this and that, and just the acknowledgement I've gotten from other people now that it's over. I do feel a really strong sense of accomplishment, and I'm very proud and happy with myself. But at the same time, getting 5th place not only that, but like just competing in the show. And now that it's over, like now I just feel like even more driven. I know I say that as I'm eating this double chocolate muffin, but like not driven like in a sense specifically driven like to compete and do a competition prep and like get super lean again and like do that. But I just feel more driven just for my life goals in general, like, you know, for like growing a YouTube channel or growing, you know, my online social media presence, or progressing in the gym, you know, now as I work into a phase of progressive overload, of putting on size and mass and strength and getting more muscular and stuff, and just driven for the things I want to do in my life, you know, the business avenues I want to pursue, you know, the creative avenues I want to pursue, and just the things that I see for my future. I'm very motivated now that I've like completed this thing, like this prep, this competition has literally been the sole focus in my mind for like the past 102 days, like 102 day diet. Past 102 days, this has been at the forefront of my mind. This is what I think about the most from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. And it's been like that, you know, for 3.5 months now. And now that it's over, like, it's kind of weird to me to think about it being over, because now, you know, I have no goal, no object that I'm like chasing. This prep, you know, like doing this competition, it gave me something to chase after, to work towards, to envision in my head, see me doing. And that's what drove me. And now that it's over, it's like, well, now what do you want to do? Like, you're free. Like, you have all these different routes to take, all these different things you can do. Like, where are you going to go next? And so I guess it's like freeing, now that this prep is over, for me to focus on other things that I want to do, you know, specifically growing on YouTube, and hopefully, you know, on Instagram and other social media platforms here in the future. And just working towards the things, you know, that I'm passionate about and that I want to pursue and do, you know, as a career, as, you know, how I make my money. It's kind of scary because, like I said, prep and this competition has been my sole focus for over 3 months. And so to think about putting, you know, all my time and energy into something else, like, one, that's kind of, it's a weird feeling to me because, like, I've just been doing this one thing for so long. But two, at the same time, it is, like, super exciting. And that's why I'm super, like, motivated and I have a lot of drive, I feel like, right now, is because it's super exciting, because I've seen the work I've put in and all the time and effort and dedication I put into this prep, and I've seen the results that got me. And so just kind of imagining if I put that sort of time and dedication and, you know, work and blood, sweat, and tears into something else that I want to do, like, you know, like YouTube or other social media or other things in fitness or whatever I want to pursue next. Thinking about, like, how far I could take that stuff is honestly pretty exciting. I just see myself doing such great things, and that really has me very hopeful and optimistic for the future. And you guys, you don't realize that you are capable of so much more than you think, and you can do so much more than you think you can. I dieted every day for 102 days. I was an already pretty fit individual and lost 25 pounds at 19 years old. Competed in a open men's physique show and placed at 19 years old. And yeah, I'm not the biggest or leanest 19-year-old or strongest 19-year-old out there by a long shot. Like, literally there's kids my age and way younger that are way bigger, stronger, leaner, whatever, right? Not saying that I'm like super cool, whatever, but the point I'm getting at is like a year ago, I never would have thought I would have done this. You know, a year ago, I never would have thought I would have, you know, a camera on in a hotel room in downtown Phoenix, like talking to it, making YouTube videos. Like, it's amazing what you can accomplish when you just get this thing in your head. Me, I've just gotten to a point where when I get an idea or when I get a goal or a vision of myself or something I want to do, when that gets into my head, like, I just obsess over it. And I just work on it day after day after day after day as hard as I can go. And it truly becomes an obsession. And it's amazing what you can accomplish and how much you can change not only your physical body but like your mental state as well. Like, I've never been a super confident or super outgoing person. Like, I've always been in the more popular group or whatever at school and all that sort of stuff, but I've never been the center of attention, and I've never wanted really to be. And, you know, I've never had super high confidence or super high self-esteem. Just ever since I've had this vision or this idea to start a YouTube channel, to start this fitness journey, competing in men's physique, like, ever since I've started this stuff, yeah, it's transformed, you know, my physical body, obviously, this prep and things like that. But it's just amazing what you can accomplish physically and mentally when you just set your mind on something and just realize that the only way to get from where you are to where you want to be is to just do the work. And you just do the work day in and day out. You don't even give yourself the option not to. And those little things you do day after day after day after day for weeks and weeks and for months and months, they add up. You won't see it every day, but they add up, guys, I'm telling you. And one day you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, like, look how far I've come. Like, look where I am now. Like, gosh, God, life is so good, and it can be so great if you just let it be. And if you work on yourself day in and day out, guys. And I don't know how to express that enough. Like, that is truly what I believe. That you can be and you can do whatever you want. There's so many great things out there, guys. You just find your passion. Find what you love to do in this life, in this world. Find a way to do that. Help other people. And if you can do both of those, find a way to make money doing it. That's a meaningful life, guys. I truly believe that if you can do those three things, you have lived a life worth living. And I know that's pretty deep, but it's real, and it's what I believe. And I feel super weird, honestly, just talking about this. And I know I'm gonna be like editing this video and be like, gosh, you're such a goof. But you know what? I'm gonna post it anyways, because I just want to put positivity and I just want to put good things out into this earth, into other people, and hopefully have a positive impact on somebody else's life. And that's really the whole idea. But that pretty much wraps up Prep 2019 Men's Physique. Yep, we took 5th. But hey, we got a medal. I got my first show done. Had a blast. I will be competing again. If not next year, the year after. But more on that later. We'll not get into that. Had an amazing time. Met amazing people. Everybody there was super nice. Just quality people, and I'm hooked now. This is what I'm doing with my life. I don't care what anybody says. Like, this is what I want to do. And it's a pretty great feeling when you figure that out. So find what you want to do, guys. find out how to help other people doing it, and then figure out how to make money doing all three of those, and that's a damn good life. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming along this very grueling and painful journey. Looking back, it was 10 times more than worth it. Just thank you guys, and let's continue to grow this thing. Let's continue to build up a culture and environment of positivity and of bringing each other up. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, your month, your year. It's a great life, guys. You just have to make it that way. That's it for this one, guys. See you in the next one.